Khash Saghafi, Liberty Home Mortgage. Okay, is a home inspection an appraisal? Okay, this is a super important video because a lot of people buying homes out there, they will forego their home inspection and they'll say things to me such as, Khash, I'm not getting a home inspection because I know we're getting an appraisal done. But they really won't even say I'm getting an appraisal done. They'll say, well, because the FHA is doing an inspection, or I know the lender requires an inspection. An appraisal is not an inspection, okay? It's not even close to an inspection, okay? Let's go over sort of the differences between the two, okay? Home inspections, for example, let's start with this one. A home inspector is at a house many times for 3 hours, okay? A home appraisal, the appraiser is at the house for like 15 minutes. So let's put those two side by side. Home inspection, 3 hours, okay? Appraisal, 15 minutes. Now you tell me, if you're at a house for 15 minutes total, how detailed of a look can you really get at the house if you really think about it, okay? You don't, okay? An appraisal is not a home inspection. Home inspections are extremely detailed. For example, let's talk about a second difference, okay? And there's a ton of differences, but I'm not gonna talk about this for 10 hours. Okay, the bottom line is an appraisal is not a home inspection, okay? But let's go through this one here. A home inspector will typically climb onto the roof of the house and walk around on top of the house, walk the roof, and look at the roof, okay? They'll look under the shingles, they'll look at the shingles, look at the gutters, everything like that, okay? I've never seen one appraiser, one time ever in my life, climb onto a roof to do an appraisal, okay? Is it remotely possible that an appraiser has climbed onto a roof? I suppose it's possible that I would win the lottery if I actually bought a ticket, but the chances of that are almost like zero, none, okay? So a home inspector goes onto the roof of the house. An appraiser does not. Here's one for you. A home inspector will go to every single outlet and stick a little meter in there to check to see if the outlets are grounded. Do all of the outlets work? They check every single outlet in the house. Appraisers do not, okay? A home inspector will turn on every single water source in the house, every single spigot, every single faucet, everything. An appraiser does not, okay? So I'm showing you these differences between the two. Now here's something for you. A home inspector does not tell you that you're purchasing the home for $275,000 and the sales in the area support your purchase price. That is the job of the appraiser. So if you're sitting here saying, well, Khash, if the appraiser doesn't get on the roof and they don't check all of the outlets, they certainly don't open every single window in the house, then what do they really do? Simple. They appraise the home. They pull up the recent sales in the area and they generate a report that shows the purchase price of the home is either supported or not supported by the sales of the homes in the area that are similar based on the square footage, the style of the home, the sale dates, the distance they are from the subject property, things like that. A home appraiser does not spend any amount of time in the house reviewing and digging through things. Here's another one for you. Home inspectors will crawl under the they'll look under the cabinets, they'll go into the basement, they'll go into the crawl spaces, they'll go into the attics and crawl through the attic and go through the insulation. I mean, just all of that stuff. Appraisers don't do that. The appraiser, when they stick their head in the attic, that's literally all they do. They stick their head into the attic. That's it. They do not climb up into the attic and then walk around it or crawl through it. They don't. Home inspectors do. There's a huge difference between home inspections and home appraisals. They execute two totally different functions, but an appraisal is absolutely not a home inspection. Do not confuse those two things. Do not skip your home inspection thinking that your appraisal will take care of it. It absolutely will not. We highly recommend that everyone gets a home inspection. In competitive markets, sometimes people have had to skip the home inspection just to get their offer accepted, but we definitely recommend getting a home inspection. It's well worth the money. It's something to talk to your real estate agent about, and you go from there. But keep following these videos, and we'll catch you on the next one.